It's 3 a.m. The house is dead silent. You've woken up with that heavy, disorienting grogginess, shuffling down the dark hallway to use the bathroom. You don't turn on the overhead lights. They're too harsh, too blinding. So you leave them off, navigating by the faint blue moonlight bleeding through the frosted glass window. You wash your hands. You look up. And for a split second, you catch your own reflection in the dim mirror. But it doesn't look like you. Your eyes look hollow. Your mouth seems twisted. A sudden primal spike of fear shoots down your spine. Your brain screams at you to run, convinced that whatever is looking back at you from the glass isn't human. Welcome back to the 3 a.m. mind. Tonight we're looking into the dark glass. We're going to explore why mirrors terrify us, the unhinged internet lore surrounding them, and finally, the mind-blowing, comforting hard science of why your own face becomes a monster in the dark. Let's start with the lore. For centuries, humans have looked at mirrors and seen portals. Diving into the archives of the internet reveals a massive catalog of mirror-related horror. They tell stories of dark reflections, ghosts in the glass, and endless dangerous rituals. The most famous legend, of course, is Bloody Mary, a piece of early folklore. It requires summoning a restless spirit by chanting her name into a darkened mirror. According to the urban legend, she was a witch living in the woods. The myth claims that performing the ritual pulls your soul into the glass. But the internet evolved, and so did the rituals. Take the Three Kings. It's a modern internet legend designed to access a psychological realm called the shadow side. The setup is highly specific. You need a large, quiet, completely windowless room. You set up 3 chairs in the room. One is your north-facing throne. The other 2 are for your queen and your fool. Then add mirrors. You place 2 large mirrors on the side chairs, facing each other perfectly. You wake up at exactly 3:30 a.m. and sit in the pitch black. By 3:33 a.m., you must be holding a single lit candle, looking forward. The strict rule of the ritual is that you must look straight ahead. You are strictly forbidden from looking directly at the mirrors in your periphery. The dark instructions warn that the shadows in the glass will begin moving. It sounds terrifying. It sounds supernatural. But what if it is entirely biological? What if the monsters in the mirror are just caused by lazy brains? Welcome to Act 2, the lazy brain. Let's find the truth. We have to understand neural adaptation, and more specifically, the Troxler Effect. Discovered by Ignaz Troxler in 1804, this is a quirk of vision. Your brain is a supercomputer, but it operates on a strict energy budget. Neural adaptation means your brain actively ignores unchanging stimuli in your environment. It focuses on new threats, completely ignoring the clothes resting against your skin. The Troxler effect takes this extreme visual shortcut when you stare in darkness. When looking at your nose in a dim mirror, your periphery stops moving. Since those peripheral details are perfectly still, your brain decides they aren't dangerous. To save vital processing power, your visual system simply deletes them from existence. It wipes the canvas blank, filling the unmoving periphery with the surrounding background color. In a dim bathroom at night, that background color is just dark, shadowy noise. But wait, if your brain is just erasing things, why do you see monsters? Why do you see a witch, or a terrifying, evil version of your face? That horrifying visual glitch brings us to Act 3, the Fusiform Face Area. Deep inside your brain, there is a specialized network called the Fusiform Face Area. Because humans are social creatures, our survival depends on quickly recognizing human faces. We must instantly read subtle emotions and identify our friends from our foes. Your neural network is so aggressively tuned to look for faces in darkness. It will aggressively find them where they don't exist, like clouds or cars. Now, let's put it all together. You are standing in a dimly lit bathroom. You are staring at your face in the mirror. The Troxler effect kicks in. Your brain abruptly stops processing your cheeks, your jaw, and the sides of your head. Parts of your face literally disappear from your vision, melting into the dark background. Instantly, the Fusiform Face Area hits the panic button. It says, "Wait a minute, we are looking at a human face. Where did the rest of it go?" This is an incomplete puzzle. Your brain desperately tries to fill the missing pieces. Using predictive coding, it essentially photoshops your terrifying reflection in real time, right before you. But because you are standing in the dark, your adrenaline and subconscious anxiety spike. Your brain fills the gaps with fear, warping your features into a literal monster. This isn't just a theory. In 2010, an Italian psychologist published a groundbreaking study. It was called the strange face in the mirror illusion. He tested 50 individuals. He put 50 healthy people in a dimly lit room with a large mirror. He had them stare into the glass for 10 minutes. The results were staggering. 66% of the participants reported seeing huge, terrifying deformations in their own faces. 28% actually saw an unknown, shadowy person standing silently right behind them. And a terrifying 48% reported seeing fantastical, monstrous beings staring back at them. There were absolutely no spirits, no ghosts, and no portals to a shadow dimension. Just 50 perfectly normal brains, malfunctioning in the dark, trying to solve a puzzle. They accidentally terrified themselves in the process, which brings us to Act 4, the comforting reality. The next time you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, when you catch that fleeting, horrifying glimpse of something sinister in the glass, take a deep breath. You haven't summoned a witch from ancient folklore. You haven't accidentally opened a dark portal to a terrifying shadow dimension. You are simply driving a highly evolved, complex, and slightly lazy biological machine. Your brain was just trying to save a little battery power, and accidentally photoshopped a terrifying ghost into your vision just to fill the empty space. The dark isn't full of monsters. It's just full of missing visual data, and you are perfectly safe. Thank you for tuning in to the 3 a.m. Mind. If this video helped you feel a little less afraid, hit that like button. Before you go to sleep tonight, I want you to drop a comment below. What is the creepiest, weirdest thing your body does when trying to fall asleep? Until next time, keep your mind open, stay safe, and sleep well.